Greetings, Knights of YouTube, I am your Lord Commander, and welcome to our newest series right here in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. In this campaign, we will be taking on the role of the tragic and noble rebel known as Sir Victor O'Neill. Now, Sir Victor is a member of the noble clan of O'Neill from the lands of Britannia. He has since been abroad working as a mercenary and learning the way of chivalry and knighthood from foreign forces. But he has since returned home to what was left of his ancestral home. This place was naught but rubble and ruins before he got here, and brick by brick he has rebuilt this mighty castle, his ancestral seat, into a great and mighty fortress befit of the ancient name of Clan O'Neill and the ancestors that came before him. Indeed, lads, here it is, the mighty Ulster Castle, the ancestral seat of Clan O'Neill. I love how simplified the look is, but how amazing the scenery looks as well. Now, while this castle has been rebuilt as an impenetrable fortress, it is what lies beyond its walls that give us cause for concern. From the heart of the Lyselian kingdom, the capital city of Jacqueline gives rise to a cruel and merciless king. He is known as King Henry the Conqueror. In the decades since he inherited his father's throne, he has declared open war and led a mighty crusade against the Sarayan people in the lands of Britannia. Having successfully conquered every major title and fief within the lands of Britannia, the King Henry the Conqueror now holds the crowns of 2 kingdoms. But from the ashes rises the mighty Ulster Castle, like my father's final words before his death. My father was a nobleman from the lands of Britannia and a loyal friend to all of his people. My mother, however, came from the lands of the Scarhokar, and brought with her the teachings of the West. Both my mother and my father were executed after the siege of Ulster Castle by Henry the Conqueror himself, but inheriting these lands was not without its merits. King Harold Hardhelm of the Scarhokar is said to be my mother's uncle, so hopefully we can make friends with the man and seek his support in our war. Likewise, Ulster Castle sits right on the borderlands of the Reckgeisten. Chancellor Eric von Reckart has always been a staunch supporter and defender of the Britannian people, and those who support the Sarayan Union. Indeed, lads, we find ourselves at war with an impossible foe, but with a heart of vengeance and rebellion. Much like our Aurorian Knight series, you all will be taking on the role of our knightly council. But beyond just knightly counselors, I also need proud governors and administrators to help me rule over the lands that we seek to reclaim from the clutches of the West. Now, for this particular series, if you have character suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, but I will be putting a personal priority on character suggestions inputted by channel members and Discord members first. It's just to help me keep my thoughts organized and not get lost in a sea of comments that you guys are typically really good at leaving me. Now, for this series, our goal is simple. We must hold Ulster Castle against the onslaught of the West. We must try and make allies of the Reckgeistens and the Scarhokar, and if at all possible, when we can, we must retake every single one of the castles and cities and villages that were once held by the Britannian people. This here is the birth of our rebellion, the birth of our uprising, and the noble clan of O'Neill shall roar out for freedom once more. Indeed, the great rampant lion of Clan O'Neill roars out upon a field of emeralds as we once again raise up our arms, tooth and claw, against oppression and tyranny. Now, I do it with every playthrough, lads, but I will be going through and showing you guys our custom unit trees. If you are not interested in watching all this, feel free to skip ahead utilizing the chapters below, and I will see you guys in the adventure. But for those of you who wish to remain and see the units that will be fighting and flying for our banner, then allow me to introduce you to the Green Hand. Now, these guys are the lowest of our rebels, essentially. These are men who fought with Sir Victor as a mercenary. These are part of his Green Hand company. Real basic mercenaries, basically, but they are the lowest of the low, down on their luck mercenary men who basically just took up simple common spears and some hatchets and was like, yeah, we'll fight for gold, whatever works. Now, going down the infantry side, we do have the Aya Warrior. Now, these guys are kind of reminiscent, or I was kind of inspired by Rebel Ireland a bit. I know, like, the kilts and the tartan tunics and everything. This kind of more so along the lines of, like, Scotland, I guess. But, I don't know. I feel like the vibe is still basically the same, so I do really enjoy it. But these are the lowland warriors from the Ire upon the foothills and the swampy mires beneath the mountains and everything like that. So these are our Ire warriors. Now from here, the units split into two trees. We do have skirmisher units and shock troops, basically, and then, of course, spearmen units. So for the lowland spearmen, these guys look really, really good. Some of them come equipped with iron arming swords and others with woodland axes. From there, we have the Lowland Guardian, a little more heavily armored. They do have this Highland Iron Scale armor with the kilt, which I think is really cool. And then, of course, the Lowland Captain. Love how these guys look. Sometimes they come with, like, bronze helmets with spikes. Other times they come with the painted helmets. Either way, I think it looks great. Now, down the tree of the shock troops, we do have the Lowland Axemen. These guys are our heavy infantry, stacked with throwing harpoons as well as massive two-handed axes. From there, we have the Lowland Raider, a little more heavily armored, a little more sadistic in the way that they fight, but it is exactly what we need when facing up against such a ruthless and cruel enemy. And then lastly, we have our Lowland Nobles. These guys inherit or are the noble ruling families of the clans of the lowlands of Britannia. They inhabit the villages basically beneath the mountains, and it's pretty cool. I love the bear aesthetic. I think it's really badass. Now down our range side of things, we do have the Aya Rebel, again just kind of inspired by Rebel Ireland. Nothing too serious. Two sets of the lowland arrows. I chose the lowland arrows just because it's the only one that actually sits on the back of the unit and not, like, hanging off the hip, basically. I don't know why. I love the way this looks better than anything else, so these are the arrows that we have for every single one of our archer units. From the Ire Rebel, we have the Lowland Hunter. Pretty obvious why, but the wolf pelts are just super, super cool. From there, we have the Lowland Ambusher, coming back with the Highland Plumed Kettle Helmet, one of my favorite looks in the game. And then finally, the Lowland Assassin. Again, sent out, these are elite archer units sent out to assassinate high-level targets, but they will also make up just the bulk of our archer units on the battlefield. But no standing military is complete without its noble units. Now, these guys I did put as the their culture being the Skarhokar. I think it's pretty interesting to see them. I feel like the Highland nobles and everything are more of the knightly, more refined, more civilized versions of the lowland nobles, which is why they have, like, all the wolf pelts and everything like that. But I thought it was going to be a cool, very clear and distinct aesthetic difference between the Highlands and the lowlands. So of course I went with more of like an anglicized, like, Norman look here. So we do have the Highland Noble Squire. I love the way these guys look. The different colored tabards is really badass, but then of course just the black and the red on the helmet is so fucking good looking. Kind of regretting not making this black and red, but it's alright. It is okay. Now down the Noble Infantry side, we do have our Noble Infantrymen. Just a little more advanced in the armor and weaponry, nothing too crazy. And then we get the Noble Heavy Infantry. Again, just a little more of the same. You can see that clear progression of the arms and the armament. And then we get into the White Lion Guard. These guys are super badass. Now with the green and white paint, these guys obviously look really, really good. But, like, just the White Lion Guard is so cool. Such a great aesthetic. And then lastly, rounding out the Noble Infantry with the White Lion Knight. Again, just the lion pelt aesthetic is so badass. Thought it's just such a cool, cohesive look. Surprisingly cohesive for how different the cultures are. And then this one just looks really, really good as well. But of course, no knightly order is complete without their noble cavalry. We do have the Noble Outrider. real lightly armored, nothing too crazy. And then we get into the noble heavy cav. I love the progression of these you know, these kind of Rohirrim-esque looking helmets. I think it's really, really cool, especially when you get like that guarded dragon at the top, or whatever that thing is up there. So like this is just the bald helm, and then you get up here and then it's like this cool little dragon decal or whatever it is. It's a decorated helmet. And then you get into the Emerald Bannerlord. Again, just more of that clear progression of the armor and everything. It's just such a cool look. And then lastly into the Emerald Banner Knight. Yeah, super cool. I really couldn't have a cavalry unit without the winged sallet helmet. I think it's just such a cool look. And the sallet's probably one of my favorite knightly helmets, if I'm being honest. But that is all for now, lads, for our adventure finally begins, and I do say adventure quite loosely, as this is more of a challenge of a lifetime. We are facing up against quite the opponent, and we're starting off as a clan tier 0, basically, so we're kind of hurting. But it's not too bad. At least we're not doing it alone, lads. We do have Sir Rourke fighting with us, followed by Sir Finnan, Sir Kieran, or Kieran, however you want to pronounce it. I believe in true like Irish fashion, it's like Kieran. So Sir Kieran. And then we have Lady Maeve. There is an Irish version of this name. It's like MEDB or MEBD, something like that. But the anglicized version is Maeve, so this is just the easier one for me to pronounce, so I do apologize. But these are our 4 starters that are also our party members. Sir Rourke being our quartermaster, Sir Kieran being our scout, Lady Maeve being our surgeon, and then Sir Finnan being our engineer. Anyway, lads, the beginning of this challenge is going to be quite interesting, as we really can't join any faction as a mercenary to make money, because then our castle becomes theirs by right, basically, which is not something that we want. Got a pretty sizable army coming up. That's pretty interesting. Not bad. We do have a max party of 53 currently. Nothing too crazy, but the man, the people are out here getting shit done. Canodal. Here, I'm gonna jump in there. I'm gonna help him out. Yes. Yeah, the Lord Raoul comes to attack, and from the woods springs the Irish and Scotsmen of Britannia. The Clan O'Neill of the Ulster Castle, we attack.
On my command!
Alright, let's slow it down real quick. We have to be very careful about our tactics here. Ooh, actually, it shouldn't be too bad. So I made our units incredibly spear infantry heavy, so that we can counter all of the Lyselians' heavy cavalry. But because they only have 9 cav here, I think we'll be okay to just full send it, if I'm being honest. Obviously, I don't want to full send it. I don't want to be reckless and just lose lives. So we're gonna take up a bit of a terrain area here.
Horsemen!
I'm gonna send my 8 horsemen to go and bully their largest regiment here. Yeah, my athletic skill is not that great, despite being having a long career as a mercenary. Yeah, the Sarayans are still out. The remnants of the Sarayan clans, they fight on. This shattered union. There we go.
Infantry! Give them hell!
Nice. The archers out here getting shit done. That's amazing. Height. Yeah. I don't know if I can make it that far. Oh, I hit somebody's shield. That's not bad. Hiya! I'm gonna hit somebody in the back. There we go. Go on, lads. Kayal. Kayal. No surrender, lads. For the glory of Clan O'Neill, kill that man. There we go. Crush him. Take him down. See, the accent's going to be a little tough here to keep up. I've never done a successful Irish accent before, and it's definitely going to become more and more like English or anglicized and and Scottish as the fatigue starts to wear in. But look at that. Yes, the lads, they just rush on into battle. I love how it's a white tabard man carrying the white lion banner. Look at the lone Lysel, the Lyselian, as he flees the battlefield. Oh shit, he almost got done in. That's crazy. Not bad. A sweeping first victory, and let's see some of these troops in person. These guys look pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Damn, that guy got all bloodied up. Yeah, and look at these knights. Oh, amazing. Yeah, the white lion guardians, not bad. Take a look at some of these lads. Yeah, all in all, not bad. I'm very happy with how this turned out, if I'm being honest. I'm very excited to be able to play this for you guys. Let's look at some of these archers. Yeah, the mad lads, they look good. There's Lady Maeve in all her glory. Leader of our archer regiments. Yeah, and just the first strike against the Lyselians in this war. We have rebuilt our castle, we have rebuilt our forces and our knightly order, and now we are ready to strike out against the our foe. Your help was most welcome, stranger. My name is Kenoidal. Can I Kenoidal? I can't. Yeah, my name is Sir Victor. Yeah, Raoul, you are my prisoner now, my friends. And we'll take his troops with us as well. Nice, and we can get our first White Lion Knight right off the bat. That's pretty good. Alright, let's not bite off more than we can chew. I think we should make beat a hasty retreat to Ulster Castle, at least to friendlier territories. So I think the nearest city to us is Marbuk, in the lands of the Regeistans. So we're going to make our way that way so that we can offload some of these prisoners and this loot. Now we'll get rid of everybody except for the noblemen and get rid of all the non-essentials. Now, one of the main criteria for this challenge is we have to keep all of our people happy, at least while we still hold the single fief of Ulster Castle and its 2 villages. Anytime a mission pops up in either of these 2 areas, we have to knock them out as a special criteria for this campaign of ours. But also, if we lose Ulster Castle, we lose. Like, that's it. It's game over. So it is in our best interest within the early game to try and keep this shit under wraps. So when it comes to managing a castle, obviously a governor is going to help us out here for sure. What sucks, though, is I've actually rebuilt this castle from, I think it was called Daldoran Castle, and it was over here, and it was in the Sarayan culture like fashion. Utilizing the player settlement mod, I was able to rebuild it and then replace it somewhere with a different name when I met the criteria of having 3,000 gold. And so I changed it into a more, anglicized, Anglo-Norman aesthetic of like a nice stone knightly castle, I suppose. And unfortunately, it changed the culture to the Lyselians, which means I will need, unfortunately, a Lyselian governor to help govern this place, since the prosperity is going to continue to go down, or the loyalty is going to go down because of our culture. But when it comes to managing a castle, obviously, we need to donate gold to be able to get construction, to be able to get shit built. So luckily for us, a lot of this shit is already pre-built for us because of the previous castle, which is fine. But I definitely want the toll collector, because at level 3, that gives us a 30% bonus to taxes, which means more money. The castellan's office, because at level 1, reduction of the garrison wages. And then at level 3, obviously, it'll probably be closer to 30%, which is exactly what we want. The workshops, I think, is also going to be in our best interest. Level 2 is bonus to construction. Yeah, this is going to cost 1,000. This one's only 750, 500, 500. All right, so I say we start with this one first. I don't need the garrison capacity to go up, if I'm being honest. I'm going to rely more on our militia. We do have an increase of militia by our base is at least +2 for the militia because of our what's it called? Our culture. Because we are Britannian by culture, we do have an increase in militia production in castles and cities and shit like that. So we will be utilizing that. The militia grounds also being built helps out as well. Currently the militia is going down, which isn't that great. Now, unfortunately for us, the Castellan's office takes 500 construction cost to build. It takes 250 dinars a day to add 20 construction. And if my math is correct, that's roughly 6,250 dinars to get this one project completed, and it's the cheapest of the projects. Obviously, we don't have 6,000 dinars to spare. So, unfortunately, we will be waiting until we can get enough gold to get that shit built up. Oh, that's an army. Traveling to Uthelheim to raid? Aw, come on, you bastards. Yeah, we're gonna wait here. I'm sure they're gonna pass us by. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit, they went straight for the castle. Oh, man. Yeah, we joined the defense of Ulster. Damn it. Yeah, they're about to get some fat troops up in here. That's crazy. Alright, well, time to plot our first defense, basically. Yeah, we do have a pretty well-renowned, pretty well-skilled engineer, however, so... See, the downside to placing your own castle is that you don't know where to put anything. Like, I know it's popping up, but it's not popping up. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, 3 catapults are right on top of each other, so it's not the best placement, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we're gonna be able to get all 3 of these fire catapults built, or at least 3 of them, before they even get their siege camp built. Unfortunately, we are in this fight on our own. Please ignore what the hell's going on here. I think it's because they're besieging a custom-placed castle, basically. It's also custom-built. You obviously can't tell, but I did set a lot of this stuff here myself. I found out that utilizing the player settlement mod, you are able to adjust, like, the physical look of the castle, at least in this aspect. Like, I made this a little bit taller so it didn't, like, clip into the mountain. I made these kind of fit with the ground a little bit more. I didn't know that I could do that, and obviously in the Aurorian Knight series, a lot of our custom placed castles and villages are super floaty. But now I know that there's a better way to do that. Oh, for fuck's sake, no. No, please. Please, just attack the castle already. Please, I beg of thee. Oh, we're cooked. Oh my god. Well, maybe not. All they have is a battering ram. Francois and Folques. 2 massive armies, 1,400 men against the 385 brave defenders of Ulster Castle. Will the White Lion fly once more over the castle by the time dawn arises? Only time will tell, lads. But for now, we attack. And to think that in episode 1, our very own Ulster Castle will be under siege. That is quite unfortunate. Oh no. Alrighty, lads. The siege of Ulster Castle is underway. I'm gonna try and take command of this fire catapult, because I don't trust these guys to really try and focus the battering ram, if I'm being honest. Yeah, see, they're going for the wrong target here, lads. Come on, get there. Nope. Yeah, see, they're not one of them is focusing on the battering ram, and that's what we need. Come on, fuckers, damn. There we go. Oh, we took down Francois. That's crazy. It's gonna go right over him. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is all right, because there we go. Hiya! Hiya! Come on, boys, focus that battering ram. Get it down, crush it, kill it. Move, you fucker. Hiya! Oh, that was it? Nice. Alright, battering ram is down. All we have to do now is focus their troops. It's all about kills now, lads. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, did they run? Is that it? Did we win? It sure fucking is. That's it, lads. Oh my god, a sweeping victory. One of our White Lion Knights got 27 kills. Colbane the Knife. I think Colbane is pretty cool. Colbane. Kurt Colbane. Anyway, lads. Previously a White Lion Knight. Let's see. Very nice, lads. Hiya! We whipped the bastards indeed, lads. Damn. I got some range on it. Look at them flee in droves, the cowards. They failed to take the castle, lads. Look at the piles of dead of them. What the fuck? Who just fell? What the fuck? That's crazy. Victory at last. Oh, it's amazing. Nice. What a beautiful victory, lads. Amazing work. Oh, beautiful. We killed 413 of them, and another 309 fled. 554 prisoners. I will be taking all of them. Thank you very much. And look at the man himself, Colbane the Knife. Yeah, he looks really good with the green and the white stripes. He definitely looks really, really good. I love the way he looks. 10 out of 10. Ah, and right off the bat, 40,000 dinars worth of body armor. Holy shit, that's crazy. Increased charge damage. We'll give this to Sir Kieran. Oops. So Victor. Yeah, and we'll definitely take the male with tabard. That's amazing. It's not my favorite look, if I'm being honest. But I can't deny the armor. So I'll take it. And already a better sword. And a better spear as well. I mean, it's a heavy knight lance, not so much a spear, but I'll take it. Look at that. We have 13 lords held as prisoner in the castle, and then 1,200 troops. This is going to be a fat payday. Yeah, pretty fat payday. Oh, and look at that. We have a max party now of 79 men, and look at all the tier 2 troops. We have noble infantry and noble outriders here. Ah, it's beautiful. I love having our own our own fief right off the bat. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. Perfect. Yeah, lots of high tier troops. We will be paying a hefty penny for sure. That being said, with our new 54,000 dinars, I think we can definitely get some work done here. So 10. There we go. We'll keep 20k for ourselves. We put 34.2k in here. This will be done in 2 days. Did I say 2 days? I mean, it's at 2%. It'll be done in 27 days. Jeez Louise. My bad, yo. My bad. Nice. We got 4 throwing levels from all those throwing pots. That's amazing. I love that for us. Alright. With our max party achieved, we will be rushing back into the lands. Where are these guys? The Monkatai. God, they are far from home. Yeah, they're pretty far from home. Yeah, I think the our allies are at war with one another. The Rekgeistens and the Skarhokar. That is quite unfortunate. Alright, I think we're going to position ourselves on this hill. We're going to let them come to us.
So, tell me who I fight.
Dame Melisandre. Head of the De Togran. Tonrange. Tonroja. Melisandre. Interesting. No. Yeah, we're going to fight it out. It's quite unfortunate. We're looking at a plains battle, so cavalry is going to gain a large bonus. And they do have 68 cavalry. Yeah, even with all my infantry, we might be cooked. Low-key. But in the ranged fight, we definitely have them beat. So, I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully our spear infantry can take on their damn near 70 cav. Only one way to find out, lads. We attack.
Infant, hold fire! Cavalry!
Oh my. Look at them come, lads. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I keep turning on the performance thing. There we go.
Riders! Attack!
Yeah, here they come, lads. This is going to be a tough fight for sure. Come on, you bastards! Face our spears! Oh, Jesus. There we go. Break formation and kill the bastards. It's going to be a brutal fight because as we're engaged with their infantry, their cavalry is going to come and smack us in cycle charges. There we go. Take them down, lads. Take down that knight. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's chaos. Damn. Ooh, damn. Damn. I did it twice. That's crazy. Oh, they're fleeing. Oh, shit. That's amazing. Damn, that was good. Full charge, lads. Kill the bastards. Chivalry is done. We fight like lions, lads. We fight with pride. Yeah, look at them. Jesus. The white on green just looks so fucking good, man. Holy shit, that was intense. God damn, it was a bloodbath. An absolute meat grinder here. And we still lost 3 men. 3 of our noble outriders. Not bad. Sir Karen was wounded. Yeah. But all in all, not terrible. Yeah, that immediately put us up there as a clan tier 1, which is not bad. Yeah, we don't have any party slots yet. That's alright. Eventually we'll get there. We head off to Marbrook once more to offload some of these prisoners and their loot. Oh, Leon has escaped from Ulster Castle. Yeah, I knew it was about time. They would, eventually. Ah, okay. So I don't know if y'all remember, but there is this this reader sword or writer sword. I guess it's part of the culture of the Regeistans. It's a big ass 2-handed sword, very reminiscent of like Ice and William Wallace's 2-handed sword. I think it's pretty badass. I would not mind wielding one of these. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see. I'm sure the hitboxes are atrocious. Swing speed is 88 though, which is not terrible. 67 cut. This is 84 cut. Yeah, so this is a massive upgrade, and it'll only cost us 1,000 if we decide to get it. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Just because we have no skills in 2-handed swords. I feel like our character needs to be much taller, much buffer if he's gonna wield weapons like that. For now, we kind of built him up to be like the, you know, what's it called? More of like a spear infantryman, if I'm being honest. But y'all let me know if we need to make that change. I feel like I do 2-handed swords in every playthrough, but I don't do enough just like sword and shield and spear and shield and shit. So it'll be interesting. There we go. They had some other pretty decent gear in Marbrook here, so we've got everybody under some pretty decent upgrades. They're a little like all over the place as far as the cultures go, but all in all, I think they're pretty good. Yeah, definitely not bad. Once more, we traveled back home to Ulster Castle to defend our lands from the onslaught of the Lyselians. Alright, there is a tournament here. I would like to take part in it as a celebration of our new lordship title and our sweeping victories against the Lyselians. So we're gonna hop in here, yeah, and join the tournament. There's a Cossian. I'm pretty sure that's a horse. Pretty interesting, lads. Pretty interesting. Yeah, Colbean the Knife. A lot of Regeistans. Helferich the Prince. Lady Maeve. Jobst. Sir Kieran. Yeah, a Cossian horse. Sure. Here we go. Some 2-handed skills. Here we go. Bop. 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 Oh, look at this knight. Oh, damn. Straight execution. That's crazy. He's gonna kick me down. Oh no. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, straight execution. Jobst. Or Yobst. There we go. There we go. I just needed one of them to go down first, so that I can move on to the next challenge or next round of the tournament. Oh, come on. Look at us doing the warden stance, the For Honor warden stance. Okay. Guess I'm not riding a horse anytime soon. Come, Sir Chiron. Let me show you why they regard me as the first knight of Britannia. There we go. Fuck. Finally. Yeah, see, we're gonna get some more two-handed skills. Oh, I master striked him. That's crazy. Nice. Who knows? Maybe we can utilize that two-handed weapon that we saw. Shit. Damn, we're just too good. Poor Yobst. But in the finale, look at us with two-handed weapons again. Who knows? Maybe we'll... Jesus. Yeah, maybe we'll learn to fight as the as the Regeistens do, because we just kicked ass in that tournament with two-handed swords. That's pretty good. For now, we kind of chased a little too far into enemy territory. Oh, shit. Let's see if we can't get him to chase in some more favorable terrain. Damn, he's chasing us down hard. That's crazy. Oh, no, come back. Oh, King Henry. Oh, King Harold Hardhelm. Oh, shit. Two whole armies are about to converge right here. I know I'm over my limit, but I'm about to just spam my army. With a ton of troops that I don't need. Then we're going to chase his ass down.
Fate smiles on me today. I can think of no sweeter music than your death rattle.
Damn. That was crazy. Okay. I am Henry the Conqueror, King of the Vlandians. I am Lord of Jacqueline, Marunath, Dunglanis, and many more. Yeah. Yeah, Keyal. No surrender. Yeah, they have us mad outnumbered. That's crazy. 36 cav, 182 infantry. And I'm sure a lot of them are going to be knights. We attack.
Infantry! Hold arrows!
There you go. So now we have 2 square formations of infantry, of spear infantry. God, they look good. That's insane. Yeah, I did literally just stack the fuck out of my party, needlessly so. I think we almost outnumber them in cavalry too. That's interesting. Yeah, so I doubt that they're gonna come straight at us. We have them outnumbered and outmatched. Yeah.
Soldiers! Infantry! Footmen! Infantry! Footmen! Footmen! Infantry! Shoot! Infantry! Make a shield wall! Archers! Stand apart!
Alright, so the square formation is going to be basically useless. Especially when they come up here to hide, basically. Yeah, so we're going to get the men moving. I'm going to move with them. Yeah, I definitely need my athletic skills to go up as well. Because I am slow, very, very slow compared to the rest of my men. To think that Henry the Conqueror is scared of a single clan of outlaws. Alright, let's slow it down. Get the lads in a position.
Infantry! Move! Make us infantry! Forward! Archers! Loose! Movement! Move! Horsemen! Charge! Cavalry! Kill them all! Archer! Infantry! Infantry! Square for footmen! Make a square!
There we go. Make a square, make a square. Prepare for the counter charge. There you go.
Arrows! Cavalry! Charge!
Nice. 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 Jesus. Oh, God. For God's glory, lads. Oh, my battery's low in my headset. No.
Bowman! Cavalry! Give them hell!
Nice.
Horsemen!
Alright, it was a good charge, but don't get stuck in. Let's pull back.
Forward!
Yeah, see, we came down from 33 to 25. Yeah, because we went straight into the thickest part of their infantry formation right there. That was not a smart move.
Riders! Attack! Footmen! Charge! Infants, give them archers! Attack!
Alright, guys. Time to charge in there. They don't have enough cavalry to be too much of a headache for us, so
Archers! Riders! Move!
we just need to be careful with our cavalry. Oh no, my headset died. Fuck. No, where are y'all going? What the hell?
Infantry! Soldiers!
Boys, please.
Charge!
Take the hill. Do not give chase to the lone riders, please. I beg of thee. They're gonna drive me insane. Alright, let me pause it real quick so I can switch my damn earbud, my wireless earbud. Ain't that some shit, man? Perfect. I love the first-person spear infantry look. So cool.
Cavalry! Kill them all!
Yeah, peel off, lads.
Infantry! Forward! Form a footman! Footman! Move! Raise your shield! Archers! Forward! Bowmen! Cavalry! Forward! Infantry! Infantry! Forward! Move!
Nope.
Move! Forward! Infantry! Fire! Hold! Fire! Hold fire! Horsemen! Charge! Footmen! Kill! Archers! Charge!
There we go. And there goes the king himself. With the hammer and anvil, lads. Yes, yes, crush him on both sides. Oh, and it's brutal. It's beautiful. Oh, it's amazing. Crush the bastards. So much green on the field of battle. Where is the king, lads? Oh, here he is. Go on, boys. Death to King Henry. Death to the Lyselians. Oh, he masterstroked me. And he did it again. What a fucker. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, but the execution is too good. Damn. Look at the halberd. That was crazy. There you go. Cut him down while he was... Or cut him while he was down, you know? Look at the bastards flee. Oh my god, it's brutal. Where is the king? Damn, look at us. We're one breath away from being dead.
Everyone, charge!
Run while you can!
Oh, that was Henry the Conqueror right there. That's crazy. Oh, it's beautiful. Amazing work, lads. God's work indeed. God's work. Yeah, look at the White Lion Knights just charging out. The green and white face paint. Oh, it's beautiful. It's amazing. I love to see it. Yeah, a few of the knights. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, and it's beautiful. Alright, let's get... I mean, honestly, let's ball out and get all three of these fuckers in here. Orderic the Centaur. That's such a kick-ass name. So we're going to make him our scout. We're going to make him good at riding. And say he's good at tactics as well. Serlo the Vanguard. Another Emerald Banner Knight. Part of the Vanguard, huh? Let's give him good riding because he is a horseman. Let's say he's got good leadership and good stewardship. And perhaps he's a veteran of many battles. And we can say that he's ready to retire. Perhaps he's ready to become a governor even. And then Iestin of Doncaster. Previously a lowland assassin. Yeah, Iestin of Doncaster. I think that's pretty cool. Previously, we had a character named Choric of Doncaster from a long time ago. I think I'm going to bring him back, actually. So I love the name Choric. Choric of Doncaster. So I think that's going to be the name that we utilize here. We're going to say this man is more of a engineer, steward, and smith. He's definitely more of a practiced hand, for sure. Very nice. God, that was a brutal fight. Brutal efficiency. We did lose 16 men with 33 wounded. But all in all, that was a damned good fight. We are still way over our unit limit. So, yeah, King Henry the Conqueror himself. That's crazy. And all of his men now belong to us. And there we have it, lads. I think this is the end of a beautiful first episode of a brand new series. This is going to be very, very interesting indeed. But I do want to show you guys one other item. There was this helmet just waiting for us in the city of Marbrook. Not sure how they got it, if I'm being honest. They obviously had to fight somebody. I'm thinking the Lyselians. I think the Lyselians have these kinds of helmets as well as the Lyselians. So who knows? Maybe they were fighting those guys. We did get a lot of northern armor for our compatriots as well. Speaking of, if you have your character suggestions, please drop them in the comments section below. I will be prioritizing Discord members and channel members first and foremost, but anybody is free to throw in their suggestions. Who knows? Maybe you might get an honorable mention. We'll throw you in as an additional NPC, perhaps in a different faction. Who knows? Try and keep the the lore paragraphs to maybe just a couple of lines and not whole paragraphs, pretty please. I would like to keep the conversations pretty straightforward and on topic in the comment section below. But alas, I do believe this is the end of a beautiful first episode. Just look at the overall aesthetic, the banner, the green and white stripes. Like it's so good, it's so menacing. It just screams like Ireland, Scotland. It really is giving Irish vibes, if I'm being honest. But I absolutely love it. I hope you guys are excited. And again, let me know in the comment section below what we should do with the cruel and merciless King Henry the Conqueror. Should we allow him to go free and begin a very long journey of cat and mouse, only until we squeeze out every last inch of land from under his grasp will we finally grant him a glorious death? Or should we just do away with him now, first and foremost, and get our vengeance done and dusted and over with? But until next time, always, always, always remember honor and service, glory and sacrifice. And I, your Lord Commander, Sir Victor of the Clan O'Neill. We'll see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.